Welcome to Holy Golden Doodles channel. Meet our associates, their ranking in our pack, their status as our house dogs, and most importantly, our family members. Follow us as our 8-week-old puppies grow up to hopefully become healthy moms of healthy puppies for qualified owners. Health testing, milestones, things they learn, cuteness they share, all included here. Please consider clicking like, share, or subscribe to our channel. Feel free to comment. It's in fact encouraged. But all rude, unnecessary, and non-productive comments will be and have been blocked and banned per pre-screening software. No questions asked. Hence the disclaimer and the announcement here. Please be kind, be respectful, and come right in and enjoy our Golden Doodle puppies who are growing and growing and growing and being health tested to become healthy moms or become healthy pets. I am not a veterinarian nor an expert. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Please enjoy. Hello everybody. I've got a few things to share with you today. One thing, I'm about to have to go back to Tractor Supply. I'm going to have to return 3 replacement collars for my little beep things, my little beep machines, my training collars for my puppies. We rarely have to even use those now. We never use the shock part of it. We just use the beep or the vibrate. Here's one of the remotes to it. I can show you on the, yeah, they don't have them on. I didn't want to do that with them on. On the beat part, I mean the shock part. I think that's the shock, yeah. It's sitting on 0. Well, I just put it on 2. We don't want to do that. See, 0. Because I don't find that necessary to use that. Anyway, what that happens, as a litter mates, they love to wrestle all day and all evening. And sometimes Paris gets a little bit rough because she's the second to the boss dog, which is Roxy. So Bougie is the weaker one, and she's the kindest one, and she's the meekest one. So sometimes when she's not feeling the wrestling anymore, I have to stop them. They've been able to go out quite a bit today and play. I've got a couple of floors mopped because they were outside. I'd say the temperature's about 80. It's pretty cloudy. I'm not going to be able to be here on this segment for very long, but I will have other things today for you. I've just got to go to Tractor Supply, return 3 collars, probably $65 worth of collars, trying to replace the collars on the little training collars, because the ones that come with them are junk. They just fray and all that, and Lord, I didn't even want to buy another set of collars, because probably when they're a year old, we won't even have to use them anymore. But that's about how Roxy was when we stopped using that. But now we use hers because she feels a little bit jealous if she doesn't get to be in on the collar putting on every morning. So what have I been doing today? I got on GANA, tried to register without a website, and I'm assuming that's what kicked me out. You have to have a website to register with GANA. My puppies are CKC registered now. They are genetically proven to be Golden Doodle, Poodle, Golden Doodle crosses. I got on AKC and tried to register them as a non-purebred, which AKC does. Have to call them because it looks like you have to agree to spay or neuter your puppy if you're on that, and I'm not doing that because we're a breeding dog, so I'm going to have to call them about that. And so I didn't send that in. And on GANA, I want so bad to be a member of that. I know you can join and then wait till all your testing's through, and I thought I could get it to go on through without a website. Have no problem building a website, just haven't had time. Now school will be starting back up here in about, like 2.5 weeks. So I'm gonna have to get on that. And it's been years since I've built a website. I make handmade soap too, and I used to have a website for that.
So, let's see. I've been dealing with the GANA website today. I have, like I said, mopped a couple floors and swept them. Pet Dad's working. The pups are in the front room. I guess they got wore out from going out in the heat wrestling, coming in and wrestling and playing. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now, I believe, on Thursday. So I will head to Tractor Supply because PetSmart and everywhere else, Walmart, everywhere we went, and tried to find a collar that would fit in those training units, which are like that. They wouldn't fit. And these are just so cheap. You singe the end of them after you do them, but they don't stay hooked. They're just, I just hate them. The one we got, Roxy, I mean, it's a couple years ago we got it. They don't, well, it's been like 4 years almost. They don't sell those kind anymore. They're great. They're a buckle type collar. They are made out of some kind of vinyl with reflective tape on them. They're awesome. You leave those on the dog 6 to 12 hours a day. We usually get up in the morning and put ours on because they want them on. Take them off in the evening when it's time for them to settle down. So I've got to find some collars that are much easier that will stay hooked. I had to go out in the yard 2 times today and pick up Bougie and Paris's collars out of the yard. Anyway, I'm getting off on some weird, random, unnecessary information. Heading to Tractor Supply. See you in a little bit. So, Boo, listen, you're going to have to get in your crate. Man, you're muddy. You got to get in your crate because I got to go to Tractor Supply, okay? Paris, you want to go get in your crate and get a snacky? Come on, let's get a snack. Come on, guys. I can't leave them outside when I'm gone because outside the crate because, you know, you never know what's going to happen. So we keep all these little different kinds of snacks for them. Here, Boo. Get in your house. That's Paris's. So Paris, you go in too. Good girl. Here, I got yours ready. Here's your snacky. Pupperonis for the pups. Here, Boo. Here's your another one. Paris, you can have 2. I don't remember how many I gave her. Okay, and then Roxy will get 1 in a minute. Hang on. I got to get a new dish. I put that dish in the dishwasher, and it took some of the paint out. It's not chipping now, but it did take some out. There you go. Okay, listen. You guys be good girls. Make sure you got water to drink, yes. I'll be back in about an hour. So, Roxy, you be good too. Mom, see you soon. Okay, I got my phone, myself. Listen, I've had sinus issues here lately so bad, so excuse me. Okay, I've got the collars in my purse. We're getting ready to redo our bathrooms, both our bathrooms. And there's where the overflow is staying, right there. See how the puppies get to wrestling and just do everything? Roxy, we're going, but you can't go this time, okay? You stay. Usually she can go because she doesn't throw up. I'd take them all every time, but they throw up. So, ooh, I just barely had those keys in there. I might have to get me a Pepsi Zero to take with me. I think it's about to come a good rain, too. I hate to leave and waste all that good rain. That's my bird cage. I got a bird, 27-year-old bird. I've had him ever since he was a baby. And I super love him. Get my mess. You're going to see all my mess, but I'm just trying to get stuff done. Remote crate. I hope I get the right collars this time. Let's see. Do I have my... Yep, got the collars. There's no place else for me to find one unless I find it online. Because they're all too wide to put in the... to lace through the training collars. Woo, look at that storming coming in. Yeah, baby. Oh, man. This is going to be harder without Pet Dad here. So, I've been wanting to get the dogs all registered up for GANA. And I'm telling you, we are ready except for the website. There's our stormy looking clouds coming in. I'm gonna go on the back roads. I don't want to ride on the interstate in a thunderstorm. Anyway, so GANA, I'm sure I can get those puppies registered with them, but I haven't got their OFA testing because they're not old enough yet. But I think you can still register. Junkie Garage. So I'm going to Tractor Supply. I'm about to leave the garage. Don't judge with the junk. So I'm trying to register my puppies. Let me get this zoom out a little bit. Trying to get my puppies registered and affiliated with every possible person. I've tested everything I can except for their OFA testing. Come on now. There we go. With their OFA testing and their pin hip and all that. I've got that set up tentatively for October or November. They at our vet, it's 600 and something a piece. And they only gave me a ballpark. I'm not really sure if that's right, but that's what they said. They couldn't really tell me, but that's what they said. And I may call a vet. There's a actual vet that does reproductive health for dogs. And I want the vet to, that vet to tell me a price because I found a male in Oklahoma that, oh my goodness, he would be great for a papa for these two females because he's clear of ichthyosis. That's all I need, but I also need him to have good other health, but he has 3 generations of good pedigrees too. So I'd have to do our artificial insemination in that case. I have no problem with it. Why does the male people just throw your mail way in the back? Okay, so I'm about ready to get on the road. I can't drive and video. I don't have anybody in here to hold my camera. So, heading for Tractor Supply. See you there. Okay, so the store didn't have any longer collars. They did have longer ones, but they weren't wide enough. They were too wide, actually. And also I needed them to where they'd go around the whole unit after they went around their neck. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've already got 2 beep collars that I thought was tore up, and they weren't, because they shut off automatically after 2 hours. And now I've got another set that the collars are literally falling off the dogs. I don't know what to do. I don't know. The only reason I need them is if they get to wrestling. So anyway, I went an hour and something away from the house to a different Tractor Supply to try to find the right collars, but they didn't have them. They had the longest, long enough, but they're too narrow. I mean, they're too wide to go through the lace through the units. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I'm not affiliated with Tractor Supply whatsoever. But if you need dog supplies and you can't find them online or at PetSmart, that's a good place to go. Their Science Diet food, it comes in huge bags and it's pretty reasonably priced. You know, anyway, I'm kind of bummed out. I just want this stuff to work out. Don't know whether to go to Chewy or what to do. Okay, as I said, I'm on my way back toward the house. I don't think I'll see a store that sells exclusively dog collars. So I may have to go back home and ship everything back to the store again. Wow, if I knew that I wouldn't have problems getting them to come in the house when they're supposed to, or have problems getting them to wrestling too hard. Because Bougie's the weaker one and Paris grabs her back legs and when she wants to come in. Of course, they're both at fault, but I'm just trying to be a good dog mom. So I guess I better head back that way. Still in search. I did talk to the AKC, and I cannot register crossbred dogs. You know why? Because they want me to have them spayed or neutered. I have to agree to it. So that's out. I'm not messing with AKC. I didn't want to anyway, but I just wanted to register them however I could. You know, just for more credentials. And their health is beautiful, but you can't be a crossbreed with AKC unless you agree to spay or neuter, and your vet has to sign off, and I'm not doing that anyway until they're done having their litters of puppies, 4 litters, probably each. But they are registered with CKC. Their chip numbers through CKC, and their DNA testing result is through their number through ORIVET and Embark. I think both numbers are on their papers, maybe. I don't remember if we got our Avid microchip numbers by the time we got their papers or not, but I guess I could send off for more papers with that information on there. Maybe I will. In fact, I think I'll call the CKC to see if I can. That'll have to happen tomorrow. Heading back home. Okay guys, so I'm going to attempt to salvage this video. Something happened to my sound after I got back home from Tractor Supply. I had the video uploaded to YouTube, and it took an extra long time to load, and like very, very much longer than usual. When I played it back, it was voiced over, 2 voices, and then when I took 1 voice off, it took all of my audio off. So I'm going to try to fix this. But anyway, the girls are walking around this morning. I'm just filming them. I think this is the next day. Yeah, after I went to Tractor Supply. And what I was doing on this part of the video was just letting you know about the ORIVET results that came, where they retested Paris. And Paris's test results are gorgeous. They're just like Embark. They tested her for 4 or 5 different type of ICHTHYOSIS, and even on the golden retriever type, which it said on the Embark test that Bougie had 2 copies of the recessive gene, showing no signs of ichthyosis, and it said Paris on Embark said she had 1 copy, and also that is what it says on the ORIVET. So I don't know how that happens. I don't know how you can be a litter mate and do that. But anyway, my plan is to go ahead and get a clear male. I'm already looking for that clear male, and then the puppies will either be clear or have carry 1 copy of a gene, I think, the way I understand it. But anyway, either way, their puppies will be health tested as well. And because of the health guarantee that I'll have on them. It'll be anywhere from 1 to 2 years, probably a 2-year health guarantee. Depends on what the puppies show and all that. But anyway, the longer time goes on, the more I'm figuring this out. There's Miss Roxy, didn't want to get up this morning just like me. But anyway, they tested her for everything under the sun, and she had negative, clear, no variant on everything. I mean, on everything. She had 1 copy of a gene on ichthyosis, and that was it. Now, I don't know how many things they tested, but it was quite a bit. And so, I was going to get with GANA today, and I've been looking on their website, trying to get into the entry level registration to just, you can do that, and then when you get all of your testing back, you can go into the regular or the red or the blue ribbon status. I'm going for the blue ribbon. That's what I do. I always go for the highest level. But I cannot do that, as I've said repeatedly, until I get them their hip dysplasia, their OFA testing, and then get it sent in and get a number. That's what all GANA wants. And GANA's got a lot of good breeder information. I just want to register my puppies to everything ethical and everything that is, what word do I want? Everything that's good, clear credentials. That's what I want.
But up till now, I could stop right now except for the hip dysplasia test, and I'd be super happy with what I had. So, but anyway, the temperament on my dogs is Bougie's very super meek, and Paris is very, very sweet and very, very nice and meek, but she loves to wrestle with Bougie, her sister, and Bougie goes after her when she's not going after her. Then they end up getting tired. Bougie wants to come in. They get mad. Then I have to beep the collar. Not shock the collar, beep the collar, which is a beep sound or a vibrating sound, or vibrating. But I wish I could remember what all I just put on this video a while ago, but I don't remember what I said. I do know I cannot register them with a AKC partnership program, which is a crossbreed dog partnership on AKC, because the puppies are not going to be spayed until they've had their litters. Now, if they don't get to have puppies because they're hip dysplasia, if they have hip dysplasia or something like that, I might do it. I don't know. But anyway, there comes up a copy of the ORIVET test. I'm just trying to fix this voiceover where it got messed up somehow. I'll try to re-upload it to YouTube. But I didn't put all the ORIVET results on here for everyone to see. But if anybody wants to ask me a question about something I did test for, I'll read it off the paper. But I don't want to just post my results without blocking out a lot of the information on there. And that is, I think, easier done if I just answer what what you guys might want to know about what they were tested for. So, I've so far only brushed Bougie. I think I started brushing her on the end of this video too. I've had a lot of good comments about our dogs, how pretty they are, and how they act and everything. And they're all super smart. I believe these dogs are probably pretty smart, way smarter than me. Sometimes they'll do things that I'm trying to get them to do, and I'm trying to figure out how to teach them to do it, and they already know what I mean. It's so funny. And then one day, nobody had an accident in the house, a pee accident, in a long time. And the other day, I think Pet Dad just went to sleep. He was sick, and he didn't get up and let him out. And I don't even know if I was here or I didn't notice he let him out. But Bougie went in the front room and peed the biggest puddle of pee I've ever seen in my life. And Roxy would come in here for no reason and started griping at her real bad. And we got on to Roxy, and Bougie got so scared, she just ran to me because she's not used to that. That was when I walked in there and found the pee. So I think Roxy was griping at her like, are you nasty? What in the world are you doing this in the house for? You know, that's how they are. I believe you get out of your dogs what you put into them. I don't remember if I said on the ORIVET test, but Paris had the SHD on the gene for shedding, and so did ORIVET. Embark and ORIVET both had it. On her and Boo, they're low shedding, long haired, have the furnishings on their face, which translates to beautiful puppies. So I forgot to put that in there. I know this is going to be a mess, but I'm trying to get this thing out. I don't know how I lost all my audio, but somehow I did. And so I hope it's not too all over the place for us. I think right here I was getting ready to let them go out and run. I have to let them out to run, but I don't let them stay out long because they got a lot of hair and they get too hot. When they do come in, they'll lay on the air conditioner vents on their bellies, or they'll put their armpits on the air conditioner vents because they like to get cooled off quick. Roxy is 3.5 years old. Should be 4 February the 5th or 6th. The 6th. And she's spayed. She'll not ever have puppies. But I still get to include her because she's a part of our pack. And as I've said before, if anything ever shows up wrong on this testing with my girl puppies, my breeder puppies, I'm going to not breed them and have them fixed. And they'll just continue to be our house dogs just like they are right now. I just want to raise some excellent, healthy puppies for somebody. Hopefully, service dog type dogs. You know, that's what my goal is. So here we are wrestling in the yard. Never stop, don't stop. And Bougie will go, if I get on to Paris, Bougie will go keep it going. They're not mad at each other. They look like they are, but they're not. They're not biting hard. They're just nibbling on each other and doing their thing. But Bougie gets tired of it real quick because she's more of a meek dog. Like right there. You know, she don't want to play anymore, but she's still laying there. And eventually, I'll go down the steps to get them because they don't have their collars on. As soon as I start down, they come in. So there they are. They're tired and hot, ready to come in the house. Bougie's wore out. She just wants to come in and cuddle and love on her mom. And that's what we do for now. Now, when it starts cooling off in the fall, if they want to stay out there from the time I get off work until dark, I'll let them, as long as I'm watching them. I got to have my eyes on them. I watch them real close. But I'll let them go out there and play and wear themselves out. And then they'll go to bed, you know, about the time I do, and they'll sleep all night long. I put on music for them, and it's usually puppy anxiety music, which they're not anxious, but YouTube's got a whole bunch of really good music for puppies and for dogs to listen to. And it has the video with it. And I just turn that on in the room they're in. And when they hear that music come on, they know it's bedtime, and they'll go in their crate, flip upside down, let their bellies show so they can be cool, and they'll sleep. That's how they do. And then if it's not too awful warm of an evening, I'll cover up their crates in the front to give them not so much light off of the TV. And I don't think it matters to them either way if I do or if I don't, but that's how I do them. There I am working on Boo. I was brushing her. She always wants to flop down to the floor to get out of being brushed. But now she'll turn over and let me brush her belly all day, but she don't like to get her front legs brushed. But she's the best one out of all of them. Even the groomer says so. The groomer says Bougie is perfect. Now, they've been going to the groomer since they were little puppies, so for sure 4 to 6 weeks intervals, so that I know they know how to act at the groomer. Paris always tries one time to escape. Even when I'm giving her a bath, she does. She'll take one good try to escape. And I suspect she does that to the groomer, but the groomer's good with them. Now, Pet Dad weighed him the other day, and Bougie weighed a little bit, 65 and something pounds. And Paris always weighs about a pound more than Bougie, and I don't remember if he weighed her that day, but they're slowing way down on their growing, but they're still big dogs. So, the poodle that I'm looking at is from Oklahoma to breed them to. I don't know. I mean, that's way in the preliminary stages. But I think that poodle's about 50 pounds. And he's red and got a long pedigree and clear for ick and just beautiful. They can do artificial insemination. And the reproductive vet here can do that too. So I don't know if I want to do that way, but it's easier than flying all the way to Oklahoma and coming back and, you know, with a dog and all that stuff. I don't know. That's in the, you know, distant future, because they're not going to be bred till November 2023. We're almost a year into this, and that's the whole purpose of this channel, is so people can watch my dogs grow up. I mean, I started out with them when they were babies. Hey, just a footnote here. In case you're new to my channel, I got these puppies about 7 weeks of age from a breeder family. Just their house dog was bred to their neighbor's poodle, and I am letting people watch them grow up, watch all the milestones they go through, watch their changes in their coat, how they look, you know, how they evolve. And if they don't test out on the OFA testing, they won't be moms. If they do, they will. So that's it now. I just wanted to catch up people that didn't know. This is really the end now. Thanks for watching. Bye.